What a start to life back in the third tier it's been for Bradford City. Unbeaten in the league and twice dumping out championship opposition in the Carabao Cup. Stoke City, their latest victims midweek. So now it's Wimbledon's turn to try to stop Graham Alexander's men in their tracks. The Dons have made a decent start of their own, but this could be among their toughest tests yet. Not many arrive at Valley Parade and depart unscathed. What can Johnny Jackson's men produce this afternoon? Up forwards dangerously. And here comes Poynton. And Poynton strikes and forces Bishop into an early save. What a star he is becoming at Valley Parade. Showed strength, persistence, and then created the space to let fly. Wasn't far away. Early sighter for the goalkeeper. Into the path of Hippolyte. Has bodies waiting in the penalty area, struck from distance and took a big deflection on its way. That's a decent stop from Sam Walker. Had to go scrambling across his line because this very nearly outfoxed the goalkeeper. The Bantams survive for now. Wright finds Baldwin. Long, hopeful ball will break into the path of Poynton, who skips away from one challenge. Still going, Poynton. Bishop behind it. But Poynton loves to do it alone. Away from 1, 2, 3. And then nearly took a nick off Ogundere. Goalkeeper reacted well. Here's Toure. Toure gets it back. And he's continued his run here. Instead, it's not long. And Stevens will chase this one. And Stevens gets there. And it falls for Brown. Fabulous finish. Marcus Brown breaks the deadlock. It was a simple ball forwards, and questions will be asked about the defending from Joe Wright. Matty Stevens far too strong for him, but Brown still had plenty to do. Power, placement, into the bottom corner before Walker could move. Wimbledon take an unexpected lead at Valley Parade. Graham Alexander looks perplexed. Forward towards Lapsley, funded clear by Johnson. And Brown has done well to bring it down and move it forwards, and that's a fine ball too to find Hippolyte. Charged down by Walker. Brown brimming with confidence. Hippolyte may feel as though he should have scored. Poynton battling away. Reeves. Cleared by Seddon. Here's Power. And now Humphreys. Failed to get any real power behind the effort. Thumbs up for the pass from Power. Did well to get away from his marker, but then a tame effort. Lapsley knocks it forwards, and here's Humphreys. Humphreys looking up for options. Tried to squeeze it through to where Poynton was waiting. Behind for a Bradford corner. Bobby Poynton across to take. He's taken it short, and it's caught Wimbledon cold. Power. Back out to Humphreys, who skips around his defender. And it's nodded clear. Danger still not averted. Lee's ball in, and Bishop's nowhere near it, and Wright! Right place, right time. Joe Wright, who was at fault for the opener, makes amends in the perfect fashion. Poacher's instinct of a centre forward from the centre back. Goalkeeper made a real mess of it. Came a long way, got no power on the punch, and Wright was there to nod it home. Bradford City back on level terms. Plenty of grappling in the penalty area. Given away to Toure. And Toure will get it back. This is well worked. And now Humphreys. Humphreys! Denied by the woodwork. Stephen Humphreys so close to getting Bradford City's noses in front. An inch lower, and that would be nestling in the top corner. Well, they've been under pressure, the visitors. Graham Alexander hoping for more from his side. Here's a Simway. Poynton will clear. A Simway again. Wants it back, gets it back, and Stevens! How about that for a finish? 4 goals in his last 5 league games now for Matty Stevens, who created the first and scores the second in sensational style. He seeks out those travelling fans. It was a fine ball across, but look at how much he had left to do. Such a delicate effort to loop it into the top corner. And the visitors regain their lead. It is the first time in 19 home league games for Graham Alexander's side that they have conceded more than a single goal. Lapsley. Humphreys, and it breaks for Poynton! It's the Bantams' golden boy, and Bradford City are back on level terms. He has been impossible to stop all afternoon, and elements of fortune about this one. Fell kindly into his path, but still had the wherewithal to apply the finish. And Bobby Poynton is on the score sheet again. Bradford City 2, Wimbledon 2. Well, here come the changes. And Will Swan is brought on by Graham Alexander. He's been in fine form recently. Can he make the difference this afternoon? The rain teeming down now. Here's Seddon. They've worked it well, and suddenly in behind. What a let-off. The reaction from Marcus Brown tells you all the story. Really should have been his second and Wimbledon's third. Did the hard bit, couldn't apply the finish. Simway stopped in his tracks. The weather is turning from bad to worse. That's knocked all the way back. The goalkeeper's come a long way, and it's an awful mess at the back, and Swan! Bradford City lead for the first time this afternoon. And the new arrival is the newest hero at Valley Parade. Will Swan scores for a fourth game in succession. But there will be an inquest as to how it was allowed to happen. Out came Bishop, his clearance up against Ryan Johnson. And Swan was happy to pick up the pieces. Graham Alexander's substitutions have paid off. But Johnny Jackson will be left bewildered. Is there one final chance? Here's a Simwick. Bradford City just keep on rising. Won by Swan, who just cannot stop scoring. The sweet sound of success washes over Valley Parade, and it grows week by week. Graham Alexander has the Bantams believing. A stunning start to the season continues after the most chaotic 90 minutes. A setback for the Dons, who can only have themselves to blame. But Valley Parade sings on. It finishes Bradford City 3, Wimbledon 2.